Hello everyone, it is 4 p.m. on Thursday, the 31st of August, 2023, and we're back for more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. It seems the usual subjects aren't quite here yet, but we're gonna get started anyways. Except my Twitch ad manager is saying that ads are supposed to be starting soon, and I think it bugged out, so I'm going to hit refresh. That or just refuse to run the ad at all. In which case, well, the viewers hopefully benefit, but, doesn't... yeah, I don't know. In any case, I'm just going to quickly launch the game. Reshrink you. And now, let's hope everything is working properly. So, first off, I will have to click off the window real fast, which will mute the audio, but it makes sure that everything... Okay, it did auto-show correctly. And we last had our manual save at 2 hours and 13 minutes. Hey, Rock. So when we last left off, we had just made it into the Taris lower city after stealing some Sith uniforms, and found a swoop gang who also acts as sort of a resistance cell, known as the Hidden Backs. And we ended up trading the resistance uniforms for a set of security papers, which will hopefully work out in our favor. If nothing else, they'll let us get into the Undercity proper. But that, we'll have to see about that. Now, I've been putting off some side quests because I wanted to hit some story beats very, very early on. Oh, and we're already into combat this early in the stream. That's great. Let's just let a flurry fly here. Yeah, no, I'm taking some dings. Yeah, you probably can't hear me. Oh, we do indeed have some NPCs here. Hold on. Or non-hostile. Having a sword fight amidst crossfire is very Star Wars. Well, it's funny because, as was mentioned at the Alien Merchant last time, due to the emergence of energy shields as a combat option, and a more widely seen one, employed by Malik's army, or not too widely seen, but usually in strike teams, it basically renders blasters useless. So melee is making a more prevalent comeback for the time being until weapons can be made to bypass shields. And my headset's creaking a little bit and it's bothering me. Hold on. Okay.
You guys are behind with your payments. What do you think just because you're in some gang, you don't have to give Davik his cut?
I don't see Davik doing anything for his share. We all do the work. Davik claims he's part of the exchange, so let's see him prove it. Yeah, let's see the big crime lord come and get his money from the Black Vulkars. I'm speaking too fast for the subtitles.
So you want to play this the hard way? Okay.
Oh, hey, Candaris. We didn't know you were working for Davik now. Yeah, we're just goofing around here. We don't want no trouble with the Mandalorian. Here's Davik's cut.
I knew you boys would see reason. Now get out of here.
Too bad. I was looking forward to cracking some heads.
Maybe next time, Candaris. I better get this over to Davik. I'll call you if anyone else gets behind on their payments.
Okay, so Sorry, I need to click out of the window again real fast because things are going wibbly. Yeah, no. The stream is set to be... or set to have launched at the proper time. So, yeah, Relic, if you're still here, sorry about that. What happened with the ads was, the initial ad that's supposed to run at the very start of the stream got delayed by about 5 minutes for some reason. It's really stupid. So I could do nothing about that. I couldn't run a manual one to override it. It just kind of happened. So now pre-roll should be disabled and the ad manager should be on the standard, like, 30-35 minute schedule. If I don't manually set it, the ads play whenever the heck they want. And new viewers coming in get immediately pinged by ads as well. So I'm just taking the default. Hi, who are you?
Those Vulkars are dumber than a Coruscant granite slug. They actually think being in that pathetic little gang of theirs makes them important. Gadon keeps his hidden Becks in line, but Brezhik's getting dreams of grandeur. If Davik's smart, he'll slap that young punk back down.
Okay, and who are you anyways?
I'm someone you don't want to get on the bad side of. And I'm not one for small talk. I don't have time to stick around here anyway. Davik's got me working on a special assignment.
Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, so last time, I was actually looking for that cutscene in particular at the very end, which is why I kind of went out of my way into the apartments, because I thought they popped up at a different spot. And I think I know where the Doom turrets are that I was, Yep, there's the turrets. I'm going to just sit back. Hold on, I'm going to use Karth to lure.
Time to rumble.
Karth. Karth, what are you doing? Karth, please. But yeah, as I was saying, you can just switch between your party members at will and control whoever you want. And you can also pause, like, mid-combat and just make individual... Oh. Remember, you can use rapid transit to return to your base. Good to know. Thank you. But yeah, you can go back and forth between your base. You can use that for a quick heal, because I think all party members' HP restores back at base. I probably won't be abusing that too much, but it is an option if you're having a rougher time, and or you dumped Constitution. So we will not be going further down that hallway. I'm sorry, the camera just kind of went stupid on me. I will not be going further down that hallway, because if you can't see clearly, there's two little gray areas. I'm circling them with my mouse. There and there. Those are turrets. Those turrets will completely obliterate you at this level. I think you can potentially take them out with ion grenades / ion blasters because they might count as droids. But it's still extremely risky, and I don't think you get enough XP to justify it anyways. And I'm getting weird hiccups. Apologies. Nope, Lower City Apartments. I think we're going to see another important NPC here. Yep. You seem to be taking great interest in our progress. Do you need something, little man? Quiet, little girl. That's Calo North, the infamous bounty hunter. He's also got a really silly hat and glasses. But
there's a bounty on your little green heads. I'm here to collect.
The only way you'll collect that bounty is over our cold, dead bodies.
That's the plan.
And without a word, he just walks out past us. So that's sort of an establishing shot to just imply how big of a threat this guy is. But he gets a more important cutscene elsewhere. Oh, come on. The Black Vulkars already? You know what? I'm going to hard save again before I go through any door, because I don't want to mess up cutscenes. Or, not cutscenes, potential side quests by failing speech checks. Words. Oh, crap. Do we even have anybody with demolitions right now?
Down you go.
Oh, Karth is already going... Karth woke up today and chose murder. Yep. Hey, idiot. Heal.
Yes.
Wait, why are you going that way? Oh, great, there's a troll coming the other direction. This is so silly. No, fine. Better idea. I think I just grenaded myself in that mess. But it's fine. Oh, and Karth finally gets a level. Okay. So, like your main character, the party members can also be chosen to automatically level up, or you can manually level. Here at level 5, Karth has a feat. He also only gets 1 skill point per level. So what's funny is, you can technically get... Oh, no, never mind. You can never upgrade his repair or security, because he only gets 1 skill point per level. Unless you give him an extra point of int. I guess we'll just cram more treat injury on him, because he doesn't really need awareness. As long as someone else in the party has awareness, he'll probably be fine. Okay. So he's already got the full blaster spec. Like, we could set him up for rapid shot as an option, but I think for Karth, we're just going to set him up for power blasts instead. Yeah. Actually, let's remove feed. What's the recommended? No, the game recommends rapid shot for him, but I don't care. I'm just going to upgrade what he already has, and that'll also keep him safer while he's, Now, keep him safer while he's using it than trying to do something like rapid and just getting his defense shredded. Wow. Yeah, we have 19 defense. Karth has 17, but yeah.
Sure.
Oh, remains. Hey, a Vulkar shock stick. Okay, so that is a fragmentation mine. I want to get this now, but I don't think we have anybody with demolitions.
What?
Which is silly, because I could have given it to Karth, I think. Yeah, we literally can't do anything with this right now. Don't run to the front of the footlocker. Holy crap, Karth, you are going to die. Wait, can I literally not access the footlocker because the mine is there? Oh, screw you, game. Fine, we'll be back once we got our next party member, I guess. Someone remind me that's there. Ooh, we also got an armor reinforcement. That is an upgrade item, I believe, for the Ikani fiber that our character is wearing. Alright. No. Let's just go full flurry. Really useful, Karth. Running forward and then running back. Alright, parts, credits, med pack. We're gonna have to immediately use that med pack. But the good news about med packs is, because they're one of the default loot items, you're going to be seeing a lot of them. And that also means that you'll be able to just... Oop, that's a grenade there. That was incredibly silly, and I love it. I do not know how we had enough range for that. And the award for the most dramatic death sound goes to... Alright, got our grenade back there. Okay, this door is open. Darn it, another mine. Hold on. Desk. Read message. Hey, Elm. How's life on Taris? Heard your brother left for Tatooine to become a miner. Did he at least have the, did he at least leave the hyperdrive behind to keep you company? Wow, screw you, guy. I hope you're still practicing with that blaster I gave you. Remember why I taught you, because you might need it. Taris isn't like Alderaan. It can be dangerous there. Stay away from those swoop gangs, and keep everything locked up in that old strongbox. No one's going to be busting into that thing. Hope to hear from you soon. Uncle Louie. Okay. Well, that explains why the box is trapped. Okay, if that's a security door, there's probably a side quest behind it.
What?
So, as always, save before we go through a new door.
On it. It's open.
Yep. Hi.
Stop right there, or I'll give you a blaster shot right between the eyes. Now, what are you doing here?
I was just exploring. Didn't know anyone was in here.
Well, go explore somewhere else. There's nothing interesting for you here. This is your only warning. If you bother me again, you won't walk out of here alive.
Good to know. I'm gonna steal the footlocker stuff. Cool. 3 parts. And she doesn't go hostile. I suspect...
I gave you a chance to get out of here and leave me alone, but I guess you're just too stupid to take it. Now you'll see why I'm the most dangerous assassin on Taris.
Are you sure about that?
Here. How'd you like that?
Oh, that's interesting. She took 2 rounds to switch over to unarmed and then switch over to a vibroblade instead of just going from blaster directly to vibroblade. Well, the good news is she dropped a lot of stuff. Neural Band is, I think, will saves, Adrenaline Amplifier, and a scope. And that scope we can put on Kart's gun.
Ready? Sure.
Okay, so let's check our gear here. Yeah, will saves +2. I'm actually going to use that. We do have energy shields, but I'm not going to bother. Adrenaline Amplifier is reflex saves +2, which will be good because we don't have much dexterity. Still don't have an implant. So that'll do for now. And if you hear anybody talk about KOTOR 1's gear designs, you will always hear them talk about how every helmet in the game looks stupid. And it really does. I got a little bit dinged, so I'm going to... There we go. Just heal up real fast. Oh, and there's a thing that remains over there that I'll need to grab before we leave. Yep. I love that stupid front flip strike for power attack. Just every time, man. It's... Alright. Oh, another energy shield dropped. I don't think we left any other loot, so we'll let that be for now. I don't think enemies respawn. I don't believe they do. Let's check the map real fast. We did that set of apartments. Javier's Cantina. I think we're going back to the... We're going to go back to the hideout for now. And that actually puts us outside the apartment rather than inside. Now this will let me quickly reset up some gear, because we got all these parts. So, armor, Iconi Fiber gets 1 point, and it gives us an additional 2 defense. Keep in mind, that, 7 plus 5 is on par with some heavy armor sets for early game. So we're currently doing very, very well for ourselves. Later on the line, this will probably go to someone a little bit more specialized for light armor. We don't have anything for the gun. And we can put the scope on Karth's pistol, and it'll give him an additional attack point. And of course, we have no lightsabers. Because why would we have lightsabers? We're just 2 soldiers. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's... Oh. Now I'm going to hope when I push this button... Yes, I do still have the transit back option. Also, there was a thing of remains here on the ground that I just never got. Oops. Let's talk to Larry real fast. And... sell off some of our loot. So as of right now, we're doing really well on computer spikes and parts, but I don't particularly feel a need to sell them yet. Maybe if we run into something that we really, really want. The Vulgar shock sticks, however, are just going to go. Because a DC 10 stun is not all that good. Gotta be honest here. Sell the longsword. Screw it. Just get rid of a lot of the cheap stuff. Go down to 1 blaster rifle. I think I established that I didn't particularly care for the concussion grenades. But I'll keep poison and sonic? Wait, no. Hold on. No, does deal damage. Yeah, so concussion grenades are pure... concussion grenades are a pure utility grenade type. Meanwhile, poison at least deals a dot. Ions, good versus droids, etc., etc. Oh, Adrenal Alacrity is a speed boost. A move speed boost, rather. I'm going to keep that. And then Battle Stim is a lot of useful things for a very short duration. Good to know. Okay, I'm going to click out of the window here. Something's going weird. I'm starting to wonder if my announcements got buried, because nobody's... Like, there's been no interaction here. Is there something else going on today that I'm not aware of? But, I don't know. It's weird. Right, we've already gotten that bag. I think, yeah, today we're going to hit some of the side stuff more. I will pick back up in the lower city in a bit. Oh, darn it, that was the hideout. Alright, add Karth to the party. I also want to get those cutscenes with Callow and Canderous, because if memory serves, those trigger those NPCs to move to a different location, and that'll allow us some additional interactions. Oh, really? Karth again?
Yes, what's on your mind?
Is this a good time?
I guess I did say you could ask me questions later, didn't I? Is this really necessary?
Not if you have a problem with it, but I would like to know you better.
Oh, well, if it's an interrogation you wanted, why didn't you say so?
This isn't an interrogation, Karth. I never said that. Stop twisting my words.
No, I was just joking, though you do seem to be full of questions. It's rather refreshing, to be honest. Let me ask you something first, though. I've been going through the battle aboard the Endar Spire over and over in my head since we crashed. Some things just don't add up for me. Maybe you could tell me what happened, from your perspective.
Yeah, like you said when we first met, Bapsla didn't have time to use her powers.
True. Bastila is as powerful as they say. She's the one who defeated Darth Revan, after all. I guess that no Jedi ability, no matter how powerful, makes up for being completely surprised and outmatched. We didn't choose that battle anyway. It got forced on us. Hell, I'm just as surprised that any of us are alive to talk about it. Come to think of it, it's more than a little surprising that you happen to be here, isn't it? I mean, just what is your position with the Republic fleet anyway?
I mean, I'm just a soldier. There isn't anything too unusual about that, right?
Hell no. Unless you consider that you were a last-minute addition to the crew roster and you just happened to be one of the survivors.
I mean, what's so odd about me being added at the last minute? These sorts of things. Fair enough, Chocobo. No worries. Yeah, what's so odd about me being added at the last minute?
You were the only one. Not to mention that Basileus' party was the one who requested your transfer.
Why would she request my transfer?
The Jedi requested numerous things when they came on board. And hell, they practically took over the ship, as far as I could tell. Considering your connection to Bastila and the Jedi, whether you know it or not, your presence here seems a little convenient. I'm probably wrong, and this is probably nothing. I learned a long time ago not to take things at face value, ever, and I hate surprises.
What do you mean by surprises?
I mean, I have to expect the unexpected, just to be safe.
Well, fine, let's just get back to doing something quote-unquote important then.
Look, it has nothing to do with you personally. I don't trust anyone, and I have my reasons. And no, I'm not going to discuss them, so can we just keep our mind on more important things?
Alright.
Like I said before, I prefer action to talk anyway.
Journal entry added. Now, it's weird. I could have sworn there was an additional, like, gear vendor somewhere here on Taris. But I don't think we have access to them yet. Or I am completely misremembering and they don't even exist. Alright, new cantina. With a bunch of NPCs. They all have dialogue, and they all do stuff. But I don't feel like talking to most of them. Oh wait, no, never mind. We do have some generics. Taris citizens! Oh, a Sith patron? Wait. Some of these do have side quests. I'm trying to remember which ones do, but it's been years.
Where did you get those clothes? A trash compactor in the lower city? And where are those drinks we ordered?
Sorry, I'm not your waiter.
Careful what you say. I get the feeling this spoiled brat could cause us more trouble than she's worth.
Why is the help here so incompetent? One word from Daddy and I could get you fired.
I'm sorry, don't get upset. I'll go get that drink.
That's better. Now, hurry up with our order.
And here are your drinks, Miss Lavin. I apologize for the delay.
That was incredibly silly, and did absolutely nothing for us. Okay. So I have a feeling if you fail that speech check, things go horribly wrong. But, fortunately we didn't. Taris citizen, Taris citizen. Wow. Okay, this is tied to a different side quest. But I don't think we have access to it yet. Nope, never mind, Jurgen.
No hard feelings, my good man, but I can't really talk with you right now. It's difficult enough to draw the interest of the ladies in this establishment as it is. Surely you understand what I'm talking about. I'd guess you've experienced many lonely evenings, something I'm hoping to avoid tonight.
What? Dude came swinging from left field. Holy crap. Alright, how about you?
Don't you just love watching the Kazakh players? All that strategy, all those credits. It's enough to make a girl get all flushed.
I'm not touching that with the 10.5-foot pole. Okay, so this is where the arena side quest is. I just missed it for some reason.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazak deck of an old man looking to get out of the gambling game? Just 50 credits and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
I'm sure I'll buy a deck of cards.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
We can do, like, okay, Pazak is a minigame, and it's one of the worst minigames in, it just, period.
Of course.
It's poker, but with more stupid rules, in short. So we're not going to bother with Pazak at all. It is a way to make a bunch of money. However, it's also a pain in the rear. However, what we came here for...
I can't believe we couldn't get arena tickets for this match. Now we'll have to watch the duel on the view screen.
Who cares? It's Duncan and Gerlon fighting. It's not like we're gonna miss anything good.
Shh, they're about to start, so quit complaining and just watch the view screen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the dueling ring. Here, two combatants will battle for your viewing and gambling enjoyment. Now, I hope all your bets are down because we're ready to roll. In this corner, I give you Gerlon Two Fingers. And over here, looking to climb the ranks yet again, is the ever-persistent Deadeye Duncan.
And he dropped his blaster, and immediately gets dropped.
And to nobody's great surprise, Deadeye is down again. Don't worry, folks. He's just unconscious. As usual, our medics will have him up and about in a bit. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? So I give you the winner, Gerlon Two Fingers.
Okay, the ambient noise is getting a little bit loud on that. I don't know what slider that's on either, but I think I do need to turn it down. Is it the voiceover volume? I don't know. But, yeah, I feel really bad for anybody who, I feel really, really bad for anybody who paid money for that. Animal Soccer World Runs intensifies. Oh no, I watched that stream. I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, there's a random first aid box over here. I'm not gonna bother. But, there's a hut. It is not Pizza the Hut, unfortunately. I'm sorry, human. The betting window's closed. No more fights right now. People are sick of seeing the same duelists all the time. It's bad for business. Unless... My name is Azure. I organize all the duels here. We need a new face in the dueling game. Maybe you want to step into the ring? It can be a highly profitable venture. Tournament arc? In short, yes, tournament arc. Oh my god, he's still going. Alright, what's in this for me? I can arrange for you to fight in the duel ring. If you win, you get the standard contract, 10% of all wagers. And don't worry, nobody dies in the ring anymore. Death matches are illegal now. Most fighters in the duel ring use vibroblades or stun sticks because the ring's pretty small, but a few still use blasters. Use whatever you want.
Vibroblades and blasters, and nobody ever dies. How come I get the feeling you're trying to take us for a ride?
The duel ring has energy suppressor fields to make sure nobody dies. Weapons are limited so they hurt but don't kill. And we got a medic droid in case of serious injuries. You interested? Yes. Yes, I am. Gamble the speech check. Failure. No. You get the same as all the others, 10%. Okay. New blood for the ring, but you need a nickname, like Ice or Deadeye or Twitch. Good nicknames make people bet more. So what's a good name for you? You're an off-worlder, you're new here, people don't recognize you. I know, from now on, you'll be the mysterious stranger. Sure, might as well. It's the perfect name. You've got no past, no history, it makes you seem like you have some big, dark secret. People like that. Makes them bet more. I hate this. I forgot about this dialogue, and I think I mashed through it on my actual...
This is for the best. We could use those credits from these duels, but using your real name is too risky. The Sith might have come across a crew manifest back on the Endar Spire.
You ready for a duel now? You want to step into the ring right away? I'll set you up with Deadeye Duncan to start. Yep. Yes, you fight and people bet and I make money. It's all good. Only one rule, nobody dies. Your opponent goes down, you don't finish them off. Death matches are illegal. This is the second time he's drilled that point. It will come up later. You're new at this, so I'll start you off easy. Are you ready to go in? Yep, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you.
Why am I turned sideways?
Night after night after night, but this time he's after fresh meat. In this corner I give you Deadeye Duncan. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer to the Taris dueling scene, emerging from the shadows.
We're not even looking at Duncan right now. We're just vaguely staring into the middle distance. Yeah, I think that might be one of the widescreen bugs. So it is what it is. Let's just do a normal attack. And one-tapped him.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! But really, are any of us surprised? Deadeye losing isn't news. You have to do better than that to impress us, stranger.
Alright, well. Experience points received, 55. I think some of these duels you were supposed to do at much lower level. But it's cool. Good fight, good fight. People like you, stranger. They bet a lot when you fight. It makes me happy, and rich. I always pay my debts. You won, so you get paid. 10% of the purse, that was the deal. Here's your credits. And you come see me when you're ready to fight again. I'm going to start skipping over alien dialogue after I've read out the subtitles. It just makes things go faster, and the pacing is incredibly inconsistent otherwise. One moment, I need to double check something real fast. Okay, there we go. I knew you'd be back. They always come back. You fought well last time. People like you. They bet lots. They'll bet more on your next. You get 10%, same as always. You want to step into the ring? Let's go. You handled Duncan pretty well. I think you're ready to fight Gurlon. Just remember, Gurlon uses blasters in the ring sometimes. You ready to step in? Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. In this corner, one of the greats, a man so tough, even a disfiguring injury couldn't end his career. I give you Gurlon Two Fingers. And in the other corner, a relative newcomer.
Okay, this one we're watching out the corner of our eye.
With no history, no past, and no name. The mysterious stranger.
And just load up Flurry. And one tapped.
It's over! The fight is over! The mysterious stranger has won! Gurlon losing to a rookie. Is this a sign that his injuries have finally caught up with him? Or is the mysterious stranger for real? Only time will tell.
Well, that was fun. Experience points received, 80. Again, the fact that we're getting under 100 experience each of these implies that we're over-leveled. But we kind of spiked up to level 4 very, very quickly. On that note, we are 1.1k away from 5, and that's where we'll be pausing for the rest of Taris. Soon they're going to stop betting because everyone gets snapped in half. Don't worry, some of these do get a little bit rougher. I don't remember which ones, but like a few of these did screw me up my first attempts back in the day. Yeah. Yep, same dialogue as last time. But for that, we get 200 credits. I think you're ready to go against Ice. He's tough, but so are you. There will be lots of action and a huge purse. You ready? Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. Over in this corner, a woman with steel on her bones and ice water in her veins. She's cold and quick as death itself. You know her. You love her. Ice. And in the other corner, a rising star taking that first step into the big leagues. I give you the mysterious stranger.
And I'm not going to flurry this one. I'm just going to go pure power attack. Because I get the feeling flurry's going to backfire on me. With the defense loss, rather. And flip. Hey, plus side, it took 3 flips to kill her.
Over! The mysterious stranger has won! Ice is knocked out cold! Looks like we have a rising star in the mysterious stranger, folks. But how high can this star soar? You'll just have to watch and see.
Hey, Saya. And we get 105 for her. Yeah, there's 2 more duels, I believe, and then a special one. So, same old dialogue. 300 credits. And my latest find, my new rising star. We make a good team. I'm making money, you're getting famous, it's all good. You want to step into the ring? Let's see what we got. You've got real talent for this. I think it's time you fought Marl. He's getting up there in years, but he's very, very good. He used to be the champion. Alright, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, draw your eyes to the center ring. We have a very special presentation in store for you. He's a legend in the sport. A 20-year veteran who still knows how to show the young kids a trick or two. Let's have a big hand for Marl! But there's always some young gun coming up to knock the veterans off. And we've got one of the best right here. I give you the mysterious stranger.
Okay. And load up the power attacks. He was only 2 days from retirement. You missed the part where they technically aren't getting killed. There's just actual, like there's suppression fields, so people get injured but not actually killed. He's also using one of the most impractical weapons possible here. Ooh! I don't know if you saw my health bar down in the bottom left. He just chunked me for 1/3 of my health. But one more flip should do it. I said one more flip should do. Holy crap, he broke me in half.
Stranger is down. The mysterious stranger is down. Merle has done it again. 20 years and still going strong for the veteran. And a hard lesson for the up-and-coming rookie. Better luck next time, stranger.
Well then. I don't know what he hit me with. But we can indeed just retry with no penalties. And there is a single med pack in the in that chest over there. I'm going to do a... Hold on. Okay, I can't return to hideout from here. Hold on. Yeah, I think we're going to wait until level 5, because then we'll be able to get improved power attack, and that'll buff the damage even more. On top of just having a little bit more health in general. Oh, there's a random Mandalorian here. Bendax Starkiller. He'll come into play later. Alright, let's go back to the hideout for a quick full heal. I don't have to burn... Yeah, so I don't have to burn any actual med packs on that. And then there was one more cantina in the lower city that should have a few side quests as well. And also the ones we've been missing as far as all these bounty targets that we've been ignoring. First, we have to actually get there. On away we go. Yeah, I definitely want to advance the story a little bit because we've got a... He was actually a 20th level wizard. He cast Power Word Kill. I mean, there's... How do I put it? There is Star Wars lore that certain people are low levels of Force sensitive and therefore can just... They usually aren't enough to pull off like the full-on Force tricks like the Jedi or Sith, but... Oh. Please, human, I am injured and in need of assistance. These human children keep hitting and kicking me. I cannot reason with them, but if I fight back, I could be arrested.
Get out of here, you goggle-eyed freak! You're too ugly for the upper city.
Yeah, go back to where you came from. We don't want your kind up here.
Please, human, help me! Maybe these offspring of your species will listen to you. Oi, kids! Leave the Authorian alone.
Why do you care what happens to some scummy alien? He's just a freak.
Yeah, he isn't even supposed to be in the upper city.
Just because he's different doesn't give you the right to attack him.
Come on, let's go. I don't want to listen to this alien lover anymore.
Thank you, human. I was returning from a visit with a work associate when these humans attacked me and chased me through the streets. You should be okay. You know what? Here, take a med pack. You are too kind. I thank you for your generosity. Most of your kind care little for aliens like myself here on Taris. Once more, thank you for saving me from those human children. I must take my leave. My life might will be wondering where I am. And we gain light side points, a tiny bit of XP, and we lose medpack. And I never went through this door. Oh, this is... Did I go through this door? The North Apartments. I mean, we have that cutscene there, so I'm wondering if we did. Oh, there's one of the children we just dealt with. Okay, it'll be easy to tell because I can just open this footlocker if there's anything in it. Yeah, no, we've been here. Yeah, yay space racism. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Star Wars as a whole has always had some humanocentric tendencies. It's notable, especially in the days of the Empire. So, less so during the Old Republic. And by not Old Republic. during the days of the Republic, like as in prequel era. But once Palpatine took over, it became really aggressive, and I suppose the idea here is, oh hey, yeah, there are quote-unquote Sith in charge, so clearly they'd have the exact same tendencies as Palpatine. And this is the result.
This elevator is off limits. Only Sith patrols and those with proper authorization are allowed into the lower city. It's obvious from the way you're dressed that you're not one of the Sith patrols, so unless you have the authorization papers, you must move along.
I've got my authorization papers right here.
Well, why didn't you say so? Everything seems to be in order. Okay, I guess you can go down to the lower city. Just be careful down there. Those swoop gangs will take a shot at anybody. Even our Sith patrols have come under fire.
And now I'm kind of wondering, was there another way for us to get the authorization papers? Because there seems to have been, like, that's kind of the implication. Oh, wow. Walk down and immediately start dealing with Vulkars again. I'm just gonna double grenade this. 1, 2, and dropped. The enemies respawned. I honestly did not know they could do that. I thought that was only on planets after Taris. No remains, though, which is a little unfortunate. Alright, let's do this. Oh, yeah, that right over there, I think, is the... Like, one of these elevators is where we're supposed to be going to hit the Undercity and advancing the plot. And again, the most dramatic death stream, now with reverb because we're down in tunnels. I'm going to lower the voiceover volume a little bit. Yell at me if it gets a little bit too low during things like actual dialogue. Alright. And with that out of the way, I'm pretty sure we've already been through these apartments? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went through both sets of apartments. That just leaves... We'll check Xavier's cantina. We're still missing the elevator that actually takes us down to the next area. I thought it was... It might be the elevator with all the turrets. Okay, let's go in. Wow, we don't even have to talk to the bouncer. Alright. Let's make a hard save. Oh, Gelroot.
Greetings, stranger. My name is Gelroot. Are you a Pazak player by chance? It's so hard for me to find a match now that I've been banned from the Upper City Cantina.
I'll be going.
If you're ever looking for a match and you get tired of posturing in the Upper Cantina, just come down here and find me. I'll play you anytime.
Good to know. Alright. Yuria. Hi there. Not too many people come here to speak with me anymore. Most prefer the fancy surroundings of the Upper City. But nobody up there carries the kind of Pazak cards I sell. Are you looking for some individual cards to buff your deck? Oh no. What are you talking about? I'm talking about Pazak, you know, high-stakes gambling. Each player brings their own deck to a match, and the better the cards are, the better your chances of winning. My name is Yuria. Everybody knows I'm the man to see if you want to add some cards to your deck. My prices are quite reasonable. So what do you say? Are you interested in buying some cards to augment your deck? Let's see what you got. Yeah, he literally just sells Pazak cards. I also don't care. I'm not doing Pazak. It is a horrible minigame. Oh boy.
Go away.
Hey! Don't talk to us like that. We just want to say hi to the big bad bounty hunter, Calo Nord. This can't be Calo Nord. He's supposed to be tough. This guy's nothing but a runt.
One.
One? What do you mean? You trying to be funny, tough guy? You know who we are, Cal? We're members of the Black Vulkars. You don't want to try getting funny with us, tough guy. I don't understand. 1, 2? Why does he count? Is he trying to count how many of us against him? 3 against 1, Callow. What do you think about those odds? Well, you have anything more to say?
3.
Granada! Oh, never mind. Flashbang. Okay. So, you can talk to him now. And you can also start a fight with Calo Nord here. However, if I'm correct, he's using his later game stats. And as such, you will not be able to clear him unless you are outright cheating with the gear that is available on Taris. So that said, we're not going to mess with the guy. Alright. Oh, hey, it's Zax, the guy that we were supposed to talk to about bounty hunting. Or the guy who's been placing bounties on everybody, basically. What the heck? The guy's name is Jagacha. And he has 2 heads. Or that, or he's wearing a backpack with a smaller guy inside? Who the heck are you? What do you want, human? You come to stare like the others on Taris? You think we're strange? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend. Okay, you're not to offend us. What do you want, then? I want to ask you some questions. What kind of questions? What planet are you from? You couldn't say it and don't have the ears for it. 2 voices create the name, 4 ears can hear the true sound. But your kind calls our homeworld Sorgus, a world far off this Perlemian trade route. Huh. What do you know about Taris? Nothing. We were only stopping to get here for get supplies when the Sith attacked. They imposed a quarantine and all ships cannot leave. Now we're stuck on a world that hates non-humans. Not a good place to be. Well, I'll be going now. I could ask about the other head, but I feel like that's a bit of a sensitive topic. Good, leave us alone. We just want the quarantine to end so we can go back home. Understandable. Yeah, so two voices make the sound, 4 ears required to listen, or whatever that actual statement was. Yeah, I suspect that the second head is speaking on a frequency that our ears literally could not hear. Yeah, like a dog whistle. And, of course, dancers. Oh, hey, it's Holden. I know this guy.
Huh? What? Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there. My attention was kind of focused on the Twi'lek dancers. Look at them waggle those head tails. I don't normally go for these alien girls, but I've had some bad experiences with my own species lately. Maybe it's time for a change. Know what I mean?
Who are you?
My name's Holden. Maybe you've heard of me. I work for Davik Kang.
You work for Davik?
I'm one of his top couriers. Davik's always sending me off planet to deliver and bring back packages. He knows he can trust me to follow my orders to the letter. Plus, I used to be an intergalactic customs agent, so I know all the tricks they use to catch smugglers. That gives me the edge I need on my courier runs.
Is that something you should... Okay. Yeah. You're pretty open about what you're doing.
It's not like it's some big secret. It's kind of hard for Davik to keep a low profile when he belongs to a big intergalactic crime syndicate like the Exchange.
Any chance Davik could get me off Taris?
Davik's ship is the fastest one in the entire quadrant. But even the Ebonhawk can't get off Taris until the quarantine is lifted. The Sith fleet has the planet surrounded. Any ship leaving orbit without proper access codes will be disintegrated by the Sith auto-targeting laser cannons. And those codes are locked safely away in the military base. Davik's pretty upset about it. His smuggling operation isn't making any money, but even with his underworld connections, he can't get his hands on those codes.
Okay, that's actually good information.
Fine by me. That means I get to go back to enjoying the dancing girls.
So, Holden was mentioned by one of the people in the Upper City Apartments. He was harassing her or something similar, and we unfortunately couldn't trigger the side quest because my speech was too low. This is another side quest, the dancing side quest. And we're going to talk to Zax. I've not seen you here before, human. You're new to the bounty office, yes? My name is Zax, and I'm the one in charge here. Are you looking for work? There are many bounties available, legal and otherwise, but they all pay quite well. Are you here for information? Everyone knows I'm one of Davik's best agents. I'm the hut with all the answers. Gurney said I should... Oh, no. We do not want to trip the, Rakghoul Serum side quest yet. And this is the dark side version of it anyways, so... Tell me about the bounties. 2 government contracts. One's an assassin named Selvin. The other is Bendak's Starkiller. He's a famous deathmatch duelist. Between them, they've killed hundreds of people.
I can't see anything wrong with getting rid of people like that, as long as we don't end up on the list of their victims.
But not all bounties are dangerous. Davik's got some special contracts. One's for a girl named Dia. She attacked Holden, one of Davik's men. Another's named Largo, who owes Davik money.
I don't know about Davik's special contracts. Justice is one thing, but doing a crime lord's dirty work is something else.
And then there's Matrick. He used to work for Davik and then betrayed the exchange and now Davik wants him dead. I'll put all this information on your datapad. How do I collect credits for these? Simple. You find them, you kill them, you tell me, I pay you. I know everything that's going on in Taris, so if you kill one of them, I'll know. In other words, the quest marker will update. I've got a bounty I want to collect on. Which bounty do you want to collect on? Selvin. We killed her entirely by accident. So Selvin's dead. All the other bounty hunters who went after her ended up dead themselves, you know. You did well. 300 credits. Price for all the bounties. You know what? While you're doing business. There's a lot of bounty hunters, but most are lazy. If you keep cashing in, maybe they'll work harder. Okay. And we got some XP for that, too. So, with that, I suppose there's nothing special that we have to do for the other bounties. It's literally just a case of complete their objective, as it were, and then report to Zax. So with that in mind, I have to go find the guy who wanted to fake his own death. That's the hidden back lookout. Which set of apartments was that? Oh, it was the ones by the entrance. It was the ones by the entrance because we did that early last time. We didn't hit the other set of apartments until today. Okay, where's the guy who wants to fake his own death? Hello? Really? More Volkers? And it's group 2. I'm just gonna chuck a grenade. I only dealt 10 with that grenade.
How'd you like that?
We're inching closer to getting another level up here. Like I said, 5's going to be where we stop leveling for the rest of Taris. Because I want a 5-15 split between this planet and the next. Or this class and the next. Wow, words. They are difficult. Metric! Back again? You know I'm a man on the lam. I don't really want visitors coming and going from my hiding place. think I can get you out of this mess. I don't think there's anything anyone can do, and I'm sick of running. I've decided to make my stand right here. You know what? Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to save, and we're going to test what the different results give. If I can even pull off a kill on this guy right now. I'm here to collect your bounty. He only gave 25 XP. Also didn't give dark side points. Any special loot? Mesh underlay. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. That's the other piece for this set of armor. It wasn't dark side points, so I'm unfortunately going to continue with that kill. Or I'm going to keep that kill. So for the other Safe Scumming Baldur's Gate 3 style, yes and no. Like, it's not save scumming every choice, but deciding... I'm trying to show off as much as I can with what I can. So, like, the other option is you hand him, I think, the permanent crate detonator that we bought for 50 credits. He collapses the roof, but you don't get that item. I'm pretty sure. But that mesh underlay is something like... It's something like 20 fire and cold resistance added to this armor, which isn't really useful right now, but will come into play on a few things down the line. Now, I believe... I'm hoping I'm right, but this elevator all the way down here should be our target. The turrets are there, yes, but I don't think they're going to be active because we have the authorization papers. Yeah. Oh, there are 5 blaster turrets here. So if you don't pull this off...
Only those with official Sith business are allowed into the Undercity. Unless you've got the proper security papers, you better just turn around and go back the way you came.
Yeah. There's no way to take out all five blaster turrets. So you have to have the papers.
Let me see. Yeah, these look to be in order. Okay, you can go down if you want. Can't say I envy you, though. The Undercity is crawling with mutants. Rat ghouls, they call them. If you see anything moving down there, shoot first and ask questions later.
And on we go. Oh boy.
You there, Upworlder! Anyone using this elevator has to pay the toll.
Yeah, this is our elevator. If you use it, you gotta give us something.
I don't believe this planet. Even the beggars are trying to shake us down.
5 credits! That's what it costs to use our elevator. 5 credits!
I mean... it's 5 credits.
Credits, my brother! We have credits. Now we can buy food and medicine.
Hush, or the others will hear us. They'll want our credits. We have to hide them.
Go on, you two. Get out of here. I'm sorry about that. Those 2 beggars give everyone in the village a bad name. We aren't all like that, you know. Most of us are good people.
I'm sure you are, miss. It's just too bad your little welcoming committee is here to give people a bad first impression.
Hi, I'm Nero. Who are you?
My name is Shalina. You're from the Upworld, aren't you? I've never seen it. I was born here in the Undercity. Is it as nice as they say up there?
It's good enough.
I've never been to the surface, but sometimes I think I can see it in my dreams. The sun, the sky, the stars. It all sounds so wonderful. Gendar, the leader of our village, tells me I should spend more time trying to improve things down here and less time dreaming about something I can never have. Maybe he's right. You probably think I'm a fool, having dreams of a place I've never even seen. But when I was little, Rukil used to tell me stories of what it was like up there.
Why are you dumping all of this on me right out of the elevator?
Rukil's the oldest man in the village. The kids call him Rukil Wrinkleskin, but he's a kind man. He used to tell me the greatest stories when I was a little girl. I still like to listen to his tales about the Promised Land, even though I know they're just legends, but it helps to make the Undercity seem less dark somehow.
Okay. How about some other questions?
You'd probably get more information from Gendar, the village leader, or maybe Rukil, but I'll tell you whatever I can.
Have any other Upworlders come through here recently?
There were quite a few people from the surface marching through the village, but none of them bothered to talk to me. Gendar might know more about them.
Alright, I'll be going.
Oh, okay. Well, if you ever need anything, or if you just feel like talking, come back and see me. I hardly ever get a chance to speak to someone from the Upworld.
Okay. That kind of went on a little bit. Oh boy, I know what we're about to deal with. I am hard saving because this scene is kind of stuck in my memory and a lot of the ways it can go wrong. Okay, it's not this gate, but it's nearby. Gendar.
Greetings, Upworlder. We rarely see your kind here in the Undercity. I find it strange that so many of you have come down from the surface recently.
No offense, but I can see why people normally avoid this place.
Why have you come into this dark and sunless place? Is there something you need of me or my village? I will help you however I can.
You said something about other Upworlders who came by?
Our village has seen many visitors from the surface recently. Armored troops, swoop gang members, mercenaries. They come to search our sunless world. They're even searching the sewers.
I'm looking for Mission Val.
Yes, I have seen this Twi'lek many times, though I've never spoken to her. She and her Wookiee companion often pass through our village on their way to explore the sewers.
And how can I get there?
There are two entrances into the sewers from the Undercity. One to the northeast of our village, the other to the southeast. But the sewers are dangerous, Upworlder. If you dare to travel those dark tunnels, you would be wise to go heavily armed, unless you wish to become a meal for the rock ghouls and the other foul creatures.
Understandable.
As you wish, Upworlder. Should you have need of anything else, come speak to me. I represent the entire village, and I will do my best to help you however I can.
Now, I think there is a vendor down here somewhere. It might be Rukil himself. But if memory serves, the vendor here has some gear that kind of breaks the immersion of, oh yeah, this is a really poor city. Or a really poor section of the planet.
You come from the world above. Is this the time of destiny, then? Is this a portent of the salvation of my people? Or merely another false sign to mislead us from the path? Are you the herald of prophecy? The beacon to guide us through the darkness? Or are you merely another harbinger of shattered dreams and unfulfilled promises?
Be careful. This one might be crazy enough to be dangerous.
Speak to me, Upworlder. Tell me what fate you unleash upon us. Salvation or damnation? Speak, Upworlder. I beg you.
What are you even talking about?
A question. You are uncertain, bewildered, perplexed. Understandable, I suppose. Even after 100 years of life, I myself still become confused at times. Perhaps I can make things more clear. Some things, at least. My name is Rukil, the oldest outcast here in the village. Rukil Wrinkleskin, the children call me sometimes.
I'm Nero. What do you want?
Once I was honored for my wisdom, but over time the villagers fell away from the true path. Eventually there was only a single apprentice who followed me, and now she is gone too.
What happened to your apprentice?
My apprentice is lost. I sent her out into the Undercity to find... Well, I cannot tell you. Not yet. Sadly, my apprentice has not returned. Please, Upworlder, will you help an old man? Will you seek out my apprentice in the Undercity? Her name is Malia. I must know of her fate, whatever it may be. I must know what she found.
Alright, I'll help.
Finding her may be difficult. Malia could be anywhere in the Undercity. But if you will find her, I will know you to be our true savior. Only then can I reveal my secret knowledge to you.
I'll be back if I find anything.
I wish you luck, Upworlder. Come speak to me again once you have discovered the fate of my apprentice.
Journal entry added. But yeah, I swear there's supposed to be a vendor here somewhere. I just... Oh. Uh-oh. Well. We have a mild visual bug. The wall of lines cutting through the entire... Okay. Let's hope it doesn't get worse. Okay, we're good. We're good.
Hey, you ain't from the village. You're from the Upworld, ain't you? Yes, you've got credits, I bet.
Watch yourself. There's something slimy about this guy. I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
My name's Saigir. I run a little salvage shop here. You want to buy something from my store? I got some good deals.
Sure.
It ain't the best stuff. Mostly salvage and such, but the prices are right.
Yes, we had to go through the futuristic bead curtain. Clearly. Oh. Ikani battle armor. That might be useful for Karth. Arcanian heavy pistol. Retinal combat implant. That requires level 2. Another scope. So I guess... Wait, the scope and vibration cell. I have a sneaking suspicion these are here, so if you didn't pick them up on the Endar Spire or earlier off of, what's her name? The bounty target, then you can get them here. I am going to do the smart thing here, and I'm going to buy some I'm going to buy out his entire stock of antidote kits. I know what's coming up. Unfortunately, we're a little bit hosed on other resources. We have 2k credits. We're probably fine. Never mind. This wasn't the guy who had the stuff that just kind of completely breaks immersion. But yeah, as Chocobo called it, it's the futuristic bead curtain. And randomly moves as we walk through it. Here we go. Oh, yeah, the game is not happy with me.
Hurry! I can hear it coming!
He'll never make it. He's doomed. I told him he was a fool to leave the village.
He will make it. Run, Hindar, run!
Open the gate! Quickly! There isn't much time!
I can't. The Rakghouls are too close.
The mutants will kill him if you don't open the gate!
And if I open the gate, they'll kill us all.
No! You can't do this! It isn't fair! Please, make him open the gate. Hindar will die if he doesn't.
I can't open the gate. Not while the Rakghouls are so near.
Darn it. Time to be a hero. Open the gate, I'll kill the Rakghouls.
You'd risk your life for a stranger? You're brave, Upworlder. I'll open the gate for you, but you gotta be quick. In a few seconds, I must close and lock it again.
Karth? Karth, wake up. Yep, we've already taken a poison. Oh my good lord. Yeah, not only did we get poisoned, we got poisoned pretty heavily. I can't use that from the inventory. Hold on. We need to advanced med pack and then antidote. And then it doesn't matter because we get a level anyways. Hold on. I need to see if I can fix this. There's very few graphics options, but shadows and grass being able to be turned off might fix it. Hey! Hey, let me in. Yeah, it's something with the grass. It seems to have been something with those two settings. Party member down. It's okay. I get knocked down, but I get up again. And then we'll take the level up. So, skills. 1 point in Persuade, because it's an odd level. And that's all we got for that. And then feats. This is where we have a bit of a choice to make. If I take Implant level 2, I think I can actually just go and grab Poison Immunity. However, the alternative is picking up, say, Improved Power Attack, which is an additional 3 damage on a power attack. Or I could grab Improved Flurry and basically abandon Power Attack as a whole. But Flurry is still -2 defense, so, yeah. Choices, choices, choices. I'm going to continue with the implant idea, I think. Maybe. If I go power attack, then we're kind of... this bothers me. Yeah, let's go implant. That'll open up more gearing options. We're fine with basic power attack for now. We don't have anything else available at the moment. But that also completely restored our health, so we're good to keep going.
I can't thank you enough for saving me, Upworlder. If I had anything but these rags on my back, it would be yours. But we have nothing.
I still have you, Hendar. That's all I need. Let's go back to the village.
Talk to the gate guard, I guess.
Thank you for saving Hendar. You are braver than I, Upworlder. Maybe we outcasts have lived too long in selfish fear. Perhaps we can learn a lesson from your brave actions. But enough of my ramblings. Is there something you need, Upworlder?
I want to ask some questions.
I just guard the gates. Gendar's the leader of the village, Upworlder. You should speak to him if you have any questions.
Oh, wow. They really don't... The guy who guards the gates will not give us information on the people who pass through the gate that he guards.
Goodbye,
That's a bit silly. Okay. Let's make a hard save now. And this is where things get fun. I don't have the implant already. So...
Please, you have to help me. Nobody else is gonna help me. Even the Becks won't help me. But I can't just leave him there. He's my friend. You'll help me, won't you?
Your mission, right? Gadden said you could assist.
Gadden? What? I don't know what you're talking about. Please, Zalbar's in trouble. He needs our help or they're gonna sell him into slavery.
Who's going to sell him into slavery? What are you talking about?
Me and Zalbar, we were just wandering around here in the Undercity. You know, looking for stuff we could find, just kind of exploring. We do it all the time.
I guess with a Wookiee at your side, you've got to figure you can handle the odd rat ghoul attack.
Only this time, they were waiting for us. Gamorrean slave hunters. We didn't even have a chance to run. Big Z threw himself at him and then roared for me to run. I took off. I figured Zalbar would be right behind me. But there were too many of them. He couldn't get away. They're going to sell him to a slaver, I just know it.
Alright, do you know where they took him?
I don't know for sure, but those Gamorreans like to hang out in the sewers. The stink reminds them of home, I guess. That's probably where they took Big Z.
Alright, well, if I help you get Zalbar back, you'll need to get me inside the Volcar base.
It's a deal. As soon as we get Big Z back, I'll show you a way into that Volcar base. Now come on! We have to find Zalbar before they sell him to slavers, or worse.
Do you know where he's being kept?
The Gamorreans make their camps in the sewers. I bet that's where we'll find Zalbar.
and that's where I'll show you the secret entrance into the Volker compound.
Mission has joined your party. And she gets automatically added. She also starts as only a level 3 scoundrel, which also kind of implies that that's where the game wants you to be for the start here, or at this section. But that rat ghoul was really rough. However, it doesn't matter as much because she did get enough passive XP to hit level 4, and we can just put in a point wherever we want. Getting our point of wisdom will help our security skills, which I still think is really silly. Dexterity will help with their blaster stuff. I think for the time being, I am just going to give her the 1 point of wisdom to bring that up to a +1, and then her other level ups will be elsewhere. So, as you can see, she's very specifically set up. Stealth, demolitions, awareness, security. Hold on, demolitions is int. Yeah. So security is wisdom, demolitions is int, and computer use is int. We're actually not going to bother with stealth because stealth is basically useless. But, with all that, Mission is now our security and demolitions character for the time being. We have another one that we can get down the line, and even on this planet, in fact. But it's kind of meh. And she starts with her own vibroblade, and it is upgradable. I wonder how that compares to the one that's available from or the prototype that we're using. Because we got one part in and it's 1 to 10 +1 physical. Is it literally just the same but with is it even a different skin? No, it's literally the same weapon model and all. I suppose that's for dual wielding, I guess. I don't know. We'll need to get Mission a set of armor here soon. I'm probably going to keep her light armor and keep her on blasters for now. Though we should take a look at what her feats are, just so that we can make sure that we're setting things up properly. She is a dueling character. So one-handed, no off-handed. Or no two-handers and no dual wielding. And, of course, being a scoundrel, she gets sneak attack, so she works well as...
What?
Well, just sniping things from the back. Back in credits. There's a few side areas that we can hit. Oh, but if you see off in the distance... It's a familiar face.
Don't move. I'm not afraid to use this blaster if I have to.
Settle down, kid. We've already lost enough men to those damn rat ghouls. The last thing we need now is more casualties from a needless firefight. By the looks of you, I'd say you're down here for the same reason we are. To salvage something from those downed Republic space pods. Let me give you some advice. Forget about it. Do yourself a favor and just head back from where you came.
And why? Is there some danger down here beside the rat ghouls?
This isn't a good place to stand around chatting. The Undercity is crawling with rat ghouls. I've already lost a half a dozen men to those monsters.
Candaris, I heard something. Over there, in the shadows. Sounded like a rat ghoul.
And here come more rat ghouls.
Looks like we've got company. Get those blasters ready, boys.
Behold, combat. I'm just gonna set up power attacks.
I don't feel so hot.
What's funny is, I don't know if Candaris can die here. Well, he doesn't matter because he didn't get dropped anyways.
I told Davik this salvage mission was a bad idea. His men aren't trained for this kind of thing, and I can't babysit them all. Okay, boys. We're getting out of here before I lose anyone else. I can't carry all this salvage back by myself. You'd be smart to get out of here as well. Even if you can handle the rat ghouls, I doubt there's anything worth finding anymore.
Well, I better get going.
Come on, boys, let's move out.
See you around, Candaris. We totally won't be seeing you more through the rest of this story. Oh boy. Yep, that's another group of 3 rat ghouls.
What?
That's a frag mine. So the thing about mines, you can choose to disable the mine, or you can choose to recover it. If you recover it, it is like 10 points more difficult on the check, but you get the mine and can either reuse or sell
I heard
Okay, these rat ghouls are a little bit lighter on, health stats. Gonna grenade that group. Come on, come on. Only clip the one in the back. And we're out of... Unfortunately, it seems we are out of frag grenades, so I'm going to have to restock. Wow. Okay, having 1 melee character to tank and then 2... Uh-oh. Having 1 melee character to tank and then 2 other, 2 blaster characters to just shred seems to be working out pretty well. Just take some resources. An outcast corpse. I wonder if this is the person we were sent to find. Promised Land Apprentice Journal and 2 antidote kits. Yep. And Adrenal Alacrity. Okay, set up the power attack. Had a single straggler. Took a poison. Not gonna burn a normal med pack yet. I think we're fine on that regard. But now that we have mission, there are a few other things that we can do. Namely, getting all the loot from the places that we skipped, going back through, basically anything that had a mine we can deal with now. Okay, we've already dealt with that. There were Sith troopers in the other direction that I want to clear. That's a lot of mines.
Yeah?
As long as we don't crit fail, I don't think the mine explodes. And we can just continue retrying. Oh, hey, there's someone over there. I think this guy, Oh, that's a Republic soldier. One moment. We'll deal with him after we finish getting the rest of the mines. I don't remember if mission has, awareness as a tag skill. That's why I'm just running through with the main character. There we go. Okay, this just goes nowhere. That mine was doing literally nothing for anybody. Alright.
Sure.
Switch back to our main character. And hope we can pass a speech check.
Help me. Please. I can feel it inside my skin. Something growing. Like some kind of hideous disease.
I'll see if I can find something to... Oh, never mind. Well then. And it's gunning straight for Karth. Well, that happened. No journal entry or anything, so, I guess that guy was just going to become a rat ghoul and there was nothing we could do about it. Getting myself with a med pack. Yeah, Sith Patrol. And some rat ghouls off in the distance.
Civilian, this is a restricted area. What are you doing down here?
Well, about that. I mean, I've got all the security papers.
Security papers? Oh, you're one of those trackers the commander sent down, right? They should have given you an armed escort. It's nasty down here. We've already lost one patrol. We figure the Rak ghouls got them. We've had so many encounters with those things, we've actually run out of Rak ghoul serum. Plus, we've had several skirmishes with looters from those lower city swoop gangs. I'm telling you, we should just stay in the upper city where we're in control.
You said you lost one patrol already?
Oh, is that why you're down here? Search and rescue? I didn't think they'd send anyone. They were in the southern section of the Undercity when we lost contact. I would have gone to investigate, but my orders are to search for those crashed escape pods, even if it means leaving another patrol to die.
Well, I should be going.
Yeah, sure. The commander won't be too happy if you come back empty-handed, right? Well, the same thing goes for us. Come on, patrol, let's get back to it. The sooner we get this search done, the sooner we can get out of this mutant-infested hole. Move out.
Alright. Let's take a quick look at the map. I'm getting the feeling that, considering there's been mentions of the southern half, we're probably going to have to go through the sewers somewhere and come out on the other side to actually hit things like those, come out on the other side to get things like the escape pods and the like. Alright, Rat Ghoul. Okay, just let the ranged character shred. I'll just continue meleeing. Nice, 300 XP from that one. Unfortunately, the rat ghouls themselves don't drop any loot, so they're pretty much just walking XP bags. They don't offer anything else. Well, we've got some corpses, a Sith soldier corpse. Oh boy. Let's see. Here's the list. We have a beam splitter, which we can slap on Karth's gun, a heavy combat suit, a blaster rifle, and the rat ghoul serum. And the rat ghoul serum is important because we can use that and advance the side quest with the one medical guy. Okay. Heavy combat suit is light armor, 5 defense, +4 max dex. That's going to be a good option for literally anybody. I'm just gonna slap that there. Mission can get the combat suit. And I don't think anybody else has any other gear upgrades. Okay. We did get that. We did get the other corpse, right? Yep.
Huh? Yes?
And then this is a sewer entrance. I'm not sure which sewer entrance we need. Oh, escape pod is tagged on the map. We didn't actually get the stuff from the escape pod. We just kind of cleared the encounter and left. I'm going to have to run back and get that because, if memory serves, that's something very important.
You'll never get me.
Let's go!
Ah, Karth got poisoned. Yeah, picking up those antidote kits was very, very good idea.
Yes?
No additional rat ghouls. We have like 4 sewer entrances. I need to go hit that escape pod, yeah. And from what I saw, there was nothing else we could do in the other section of that map. Or, in the left half of the map. Yeah, so the escape pod is tagged, but we couldn't Yeah, it's tagged on the map, but we can't do anything with it. Which is weird, because I could have sworn there was one that was interactable, and it gave something kind of important. I suppose that's that then. We'll just hit the sewers then. I'll have to pick up the scope and whatever from the other part of the map. Or I'll have to pick up the scope and vibration cell from the one section here in a bit. Alright, yep. This entrance immediately has a frag mine in front of it. If memory serves, one of these sewer entrances just gives you a very quick route to where Zalbar is. Oh boy. Yep, Nero. I want to... Sure, let's sonic grenade this. Game, please? Let's maybe not leave the squishy in front, you know, to take a bunch of damage. That's an idea. Novel concept. Okay, this sewer door... Oh, Gamorrean patrol. That means we're in the right area. Wow. We dealt 26 on a normal melee swing. I think that was a critical hit. Yeah, so here's the fun part. We basically get to go through all of these doors and just poke for loot. Mission, I need you to work your magic. And we could repair that little robot there, but I don't particularly feel like it. Oh, Promised Land Journal. Yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
So there is a little bit of clunk to the controls, especially this PC version. And I think we just found where Zalbar's hiding.
How'd you like that?
Smell of bacon in the morning. Oh. And we just got a cardio regulator, which I believe is fortitude saves. Oh, mission leveled. And as a result, we can hit her with... Let's see... Computer use... Oh, do not have enough points for any more treat injury. And then she now has sneak attack 3. Really nice. Yeah, 3 to 18 points of extra damage to attacks when the target can't respond to the attacker. I'm going to give her improved dueling, because that'll give her a little bit more defense. Yeah, she has 21 defense right now. That's the benefit. That's the benefit of running high dexterity, light armor, and dueling. She has the blaster rifle. Right, she doesn't need the stealth field generator. There are some things we can potentially do with her on stealth. Hold on. Fortitude, fortitude, fortitude. Yeah, she can use the cardio regulator for now. I'll probably end up pulling it off her down the line.
What?
Look at this. This is one of those old-style manual locks. No computer codes or nothing. The sewers is the only place you'd see one of these on Taris. You can't use conventional security spikes on these old locks. But don't worry. I've come across them before. I've rigged up a little device that should do the trick.
You're a sight for sore eyes, Mission.
I'm glad to see you too, Big Z. You didn't think I'd forget about you. Mission and Zalbar, together forever.
Who's that with you?
These are my new friends, Big Z. Without them, I could never have gotten you out.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nero. You know the language of my people. That's rare amongst your species. I'm impressed. You've saved me from a life of servitude and slavery. There's only one way I can never repay such an act. I will swear a life debt to you.
A life debt? You sure about that, Big Z? Think about it carefully. You better be sure about this.
I'm sure, Mission. This is an issue of great importance to me. Because of our great physical strength, Wookiees are being used as slave labor on our own homeworld. They see us as brutes and animals to be exploited. Over the years, slavers have taken many of my people. You must always be on guard for raids against our villages. When the Gamorreans captured me, I thought I was doomed to a life of servitude. I've been saved from such a fate, and the only way I can repay that is through a life debt.
Big Z swearing a Wookiee life debt to you? Wow, this is major. Do you realize what it means?
Some kind of loyalty vow, right?
A life debt is the most solemn vow a Wookiee can make. It means he'll stay by your side for the rest of your life. Wherever you go, whatever you do, Zalbar will be with you.
In the presence of you all, I swear my life debt. Forever after, I will be by your side, Nero. May my vow be as strong as the roots of the great Rosher trees of Kashyyyk. Well, I'm honored to accept this vow.
I guess this means you're stuck with me, too. Wherever Big Z goes, I'm going. I almost lost him once. It's not gonna happen again.
Well, glad to have you aboard.
So, I guess I still owe you one secret path into the Volker base. That was the deal, wasn't it? Don't worry. I know a back door into that scum den.
Alright, well, sooner we get there, the better.
I better come with you. The Volkers put up a force shield to keep the sewer dwellers out. I'm one of the only non-Volkers on Taris who can get you past it. I can't remember exactly how to get there, but I know it was somewhere here in the sewers. Over to the northeast, if I remember right. I just hope the Rancor monster isn't still there.
A Rancor? Are you serious?
There used to be a Rancor monster that made its nest in that part of the sewers. Pretty much eats anything it can get its claws on. That thing is huge! Luckily, Rancors aren't too bright. I was able to sneak past it before, so I'm sure we'll figure something out. That is, unless you want to change your mind.
That's not really an option, unfortunately. Well, let's go.
Okay then, off we go. Like I said, somewhere to the southeast. Just look for the force shield, and we'll know we're there.
Zalbar has joined your party. Remember, you can only have 2 party members with you at any time. The others will wait for you back to the apartment. You can switch which party members you're using at the party select screen, available by left-clicking the party selection button on the map screen. This button is disabled in areas that are considered dangerous. Okay. And Zalbar is a scout by default, so funnily enough, he will have implant use by default, but the downside is because he's a Wookiee, he can't use armor. There's some inbuilt, like, racial feats that he gets, I think, that counterbalance it. So, I'm going to leave Karth off for the time being. Yeah, and we'll take Zalbar. Mostly because Zalbar has a level up and I want to take care of that right now. So, level up. Skills. Zalbar is, funnily enough, also spec for demolitions. Oh, he's got some weird cross-classing. Wait, no he doesn't. He doesn't have any cross-class skills. Why are his points set up so weird? Okay, so Zalbar's spread a little bit, like, thin here. It's kind of weird, actually. I guess they did this because they wanted him to have a specific skill set. But they basically kept all of his points under max as a result. So we don't really need him to have demolitions. Mission will have that. I'm literally just going to bring his treat injury up to max and call it good. Treat injury is important on basically every character because that means that the med packs will just heal more. And it's even more useful when you got a character like Zalbar who has 73 max HP. Okay, and yeah, Zolbar comes pre-spec for power attack, but he doesn't have any weapon-specific feats other than weapon focus. Does have uncanny dodge. I guess at this point, it's the question of, okay, what's recommended? Critical. Why are you recommending critical strike, game? Man, the auto-recommended feats is kind of going silly. We could. I don't feel like toughness is going to be useful on him. Hold on. Yeah, Zolbar has 20 strength, 20 constitution by default, but he only has 13 dexterity. So I feel that something like 2-weapon fighting isn't going to be particularly good for him. And also, as a result, his abilities for ranged combat are a little bit wimpy as well. So we'll be setting him up as melee, and we'll be setting him up as dueling. There's a weapon down the line that kind of implies that this is the intended route as well. Oh, and Zolbar doesn't have any equipment by default. He's literally just running around punching things. Though he has +8 to hit and deals 6 to 6 damage. Yeah, let's just give him Mission's Viper Blade for the time being. Though, I get the feeling there's a gear piece in one of these other rooms that has his actual equipment in it. Hi, guys. You know, I shouldn't be in combat. Oh, no, do not attack the weapons locker. I don't remember if this is a game where if you break open a container, it destroys the loot inside.
Huh?
But I'm going to play it safe.
Gotcha.
Because if we're getting a weapons locker, that means... Yep. Here's the silly bit. Zolbar's bowcaster. So they want you to have him using a ranged weapon. But he's spec'd for melee. You lose 3 points of 3 points to hit. I'm sorry, 4 points to hit, technically. Because it has a +1 on it. Yeah, no, just keep Zolbar melee.
Yes?
Okay, and then I need to switch over to mission again and keep opening doors.
Gotcha. Simple.
Hey, mission? Oh, boy. This is gonna hurt. Oh, they didn't trigger the mines? I'm trying to attack here. Oh, and I actually noticed that Zolbar was using his special attacks. Okay, well, let's see what's on the bodies around here. Medpack credits, not surprised. Medpack credits, not surprised. All these squares make a circle. And this door is broken. I think if you come from a different direction, you can end up at this door, and you might have been able to talk to Zolbar through it, but because we went the way we did, we missed out on that dialogue. It's not a big deal. I'm gonna continue just playing mission as my character for right now, because that'll... Yep. Hold on. No, let's switch over to Sniper Shot. Wow. A mighty 5 damage. Yeah, this is also kind of why I don't like playing ranged in this game myself. Because it's just... you're standing still and pew-pewing. It doesn't really feel good. And once again, there's no actual loot from the kills. We are running close to time to end. However, I think I am going to at least continue through the sewers and try and clear these out. Skill too low? Wow. Rude. Oh, that's a bad sign. Okay. He probably could have disarmed, but again, I want to actually... I don't want to disarm. I want to recover because that's free credits. Let's go power attack. Yep, just a lot of relatively low health enemies, and we can just shred through them. Let's take a look at the map here. We've just about made a circle, actually. I think this north blip is where we entered at. Yeah, there's just a lot in these sewers. Let's... Oh. Like I said, the top of the ladder seems to be blocked with no way to clear it. Good to know. Alright, no enemies. Oh, Gamorrean patrol. Oh, and... Now... Oh, game? Game? Ooh. It was having some issues post-combat with letting me move again. So here's the unfortunate bit. Yeah, we hit level 5, but we can't take the level. Because we need to have the effective class split. So everyone else that can get levels from this point we will just be leveling up. But, main character's holding as is. Also, the basic Gamorreans are down to giving only 30 XP. Yeah, you can tell we pushed it a little bit. Oh, and I think this is technically the entrance to the Black Vulcar base. Yep, force field control implies...
You won't be able to get that computer to lower the energy fields unless you know the proper codes. Lucky for you, I've got them. I picked them off the pocket of a Black Vulcar who had a little too much to drink in the cantina one night. Here, let me get that energy field down for you.
And there it is. So now we can go to the upper sewers, which I think is literally just the boss fight against the Rancor. And we've made... Wow, we made an entire circle. Yeah. There's a few other little areas we can go here. And some loot still to pick up, but... Let's see. Okay, I've already been there. I need to go straight south here to finish opening up this area. Yep, we killed everything through. We went there. So let's head to the bottom half of this particular area and see what's behind this final door. It's probably another exit back up to the... Oh, never mind. It's not an exit back up to the Undercity. It's another body with some stims on it. Yay! And nothing else. Just a skeleton that doesn't look like any of the other skeletons so far. Mysterious. We got 2 of the Promised Land journals. I don't know if that's enough for Ruko. Wait. I have the party selection button. Oh! Okay, you can switch your party as long as you're not in combat, it seems. thought it was a little bit more restricted. That's actually pretty good.
Hey, Big Z, we gotta do something about your breath. I didn't want to say anything, but it's bad. Worse than usual, which is hard to believe. In fact, now that I think about it, your breath has been pretty rancid ever since we rescued you from those Gamorrean slavers. What'd they feed you, buddy?
They didn't. I wasn't their guest, Mission. Besides, I was a prisoner. I don't think they cared much about what happened to me.
Oh, Zalbar, that's terrible. I know how grouchy you get if you don't get your 8 square meals a day. I'm amazed you didn't pass out from hunger.
I did manage to take a chunk out of the arm of the guards that wandered too close to my cage. It tasted awful, so I spit it out.
Ew! No wonder your breath is so bad, Big Z. Gamorreans smell like bantha poodoo. We'll have to pick you up a toothbrush to clean that stench out of your choppers.
Wookiees do not brush their teeth, Mission. It isn't done. What humiliation will you use on me next? A comb?
Okay, relax. No toothbrush.
I...
Just try and eat something else to cover up that smell, okay? Stay away from anything that's smart enough to lock you in a cage this time.
I'll take care of it as soon as I can, Mission. For now, let's just stay focused on the task at hand. So yeah, certain party members will have extra conversations with each other. As you probably noticed, our character didn't say anything during that. Okay. I suppose I'm going to pick up one item, or I'm going to pick up the weapon parts that were in the Undercity, and we'll finish doing a few other side quests. I want to do the Volcar base in one go. Oh, also, every time we go through a door now, it's just going to be that little dong of the level up sound. Alright, yeah, we checked. This is weird. Because the Republic escape pod is tagged on our map. But we weren't able to get anything from it. And that's really weird because, okay, spoiler alert. I'm pretty sure that's where Basila's lightsaber was. Or is supposed to be. Like, you can pick it up really freaking early. You can't use it, because this weapon doesn't allow you to use weapons you aren't proficient with at all. But yeah, it's like that area is untargetable. Nothing. I'm wondering if we had to do something different with the Republic soldier. I don't know. It's a mystery for the ages. Let's talk to the salesman guy here. Pick up those 2 items.
Hey there, up.
And then... Oh! Never mind, he does have... Wait, this is weird. Did I miss the Arcanian heavy pistol this entire time? Okay, the retinal combat implant gives the player immunity to critical hits, which is useful. Okay, vibration cell and scope, we'll buy both of those. I'm not gonna pick up the Arcanian heavy pistol. It's a decent enough gun, but nah. And let's take a look at the sell list while we're at it. We have 4 sets of basic clothing. Concussion grenades. I might get rid of all of these stems because I'm never going to remember to use them. Keep the minor gas. Nah, I might keep like one of each because I think there's a special interaction you can do that'll weaken an NPC and that'll help with an upcoming encounter. With that, what am I missing? Oh, mission seems rather distant. Maybe you should talk to her. I'll talk to her back. Darn it, if I leave this be, it won't.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
Well, want to know a bit more about you.
Really? You want to know about me? Nobody's ever really been interested in me before. What do you want to know?
How did you and Zalbar hook up?
Big Z's my family, you know? My parents, well, I guess they're dead. It was just me on my own until the day I saw Zalbar in the lower city. I could tell right away he was in trouble. This was before the gang wars were out of hand. But even then, the Volkers were scum. A few of them were hassling Big Z, trying to pick a fight, but he wasn't looking for trouble.
Who the heck would want to pick a fight with a Wookiee?
Hey, nobody said the Volkers were smart, but there were 3 of them, so maybe they figured they could handle him. I don't know. Anyway, I don't like the Volkers at the best of times. And when I saw them picking on this poor Wookiee, all alone on a strange planet, overwhelmed by the big city, I just lost it. I screamed out, "Leave him alone, you core slimes!" and charged right at them. Well, one of them saw me coming and slapped me so hard he just about knocked me cold.
Smacking a kid? Volkers have no class.
Hey, don't treat me like I'm a little girl. I ain't no kid. I'm 14 years old. Those Volkers didn't scare me. They're nothing but cowards. I knew how to deal with them. Of course, I never got the chance. I guess Zalbar didn't like seeing me get smacked around. He let out this howl and yanked that Volker a meter up off the ground and held him there by his throat.
What about the other 2 Volkers?
The other 2 screamed and ran off. Can't say I blame them. The first time you see an angry Wookiee up close, it isn't a pretty sight. I thought Zalbar was gonna rip that punk's arms off and beat him to death with his own fists. The Volker was so scared, he fainted. Or maybe it was Big Z's breath just knocked him out.
Mission!
Sorry, Zalbar, but I keep telling you to brush those choppers once in a while. Why do you think I won't stand downwind when you're talking? Anyway, I knew those Volkers would be back with friends, so I grabbed Zalbar and we took off. Ever since then, we've been a team. We look out for each other, you know?
I can push a little further.
He was fleeing some kind of trouble back on Kashyyyk. That's all I know, really. Big Z doesn't like to talk about it. In case you didn't notice, he's the strong, silent type. Doesn't much matter to me, though. I accept him for what he is, not what he was. Me and Zalbar like to live in the present.
And here's the big question that kind of pushes things further. So, how did you survive before you met Zalbar?
Hey, what's that supposed to mean? You think I can't take care of myself? I've got street smarts. I know how to get by on my own. In fact, I look out for Zalbar more than he looks out for me, you know? Big Z's a little bit too gullible to make it alone on the mean streets of the lower city.
Alright, looks like we've exhausted all the dialogue.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Like I used to tell my brother, fast talk and slick words don't get the job done.
I didn't know you had a brother.
My brother's a touchy subject, you know? It just so happens, I don't really feel like talking about him right now. Nothing personal. Let's just get back to the business at hand, okay?
Okay. Well. I'm going to do the smarter thing here. Wait. No, the mines were in one of the lower city apartments. Shoot. Well, let's finish... Oh, are you kidding me, Mission? We just talked to you!
Hey there, what can I do for you?
What's this about your brother?
I was a little snappish when we last talked. I'm sorry about that. I get a little touchy when it comes to Griff. It's kind of embarrassing telling people about him.
Embarrassing? Why?
It's complicated. Griff wasn't the most popular guy. He had his faults. But I still loved him, you know? Sometimes people don't understand. I never knew my parents. My brother always looked out for me. He's the one who brought me here to Taris. I was just a kid, only 5. But I remember the trip, if you could call it that. We were stuffed inside a packing crate in a starfighter's cargo hold with just enough food and water to make the trip. Not exactly first class, you know?
I love option 3. I really don't care about your traumatic childhood. Wow! So some of the dark side options in this game are really just brutal. Not even brutal in a violent sense, just brutal in a verbal shutdown sense.
I don't know the whole story. I was pretty young, but my brother owed a lot of money. Might even have been a few arrest warrants out for him, I don't know. The only way to get off the planet was to smuggle ourselves out. I mean, I don't want to make it sound like we were criminals. Well, maybe my brother was. See, this is why I don't like to talk about it. It makes Griff sound worse than he really was. My brother had his problems, but he always looked out for me.
The dark side of the disc. Well, what kind of problems did your brother have?
He gambled and drank, and he was always borrowing money for his latest get-rich-quick scheme. But he had a good heart, you know? He taught me how to survive, showed me how to slice into a computer security system, how to get inside a locked building without the entrance codes, and how to spot a wealthy mark for a quick shell game.
Pretty handy skills to have.
Yeah, Griff did right by me. I really miss him since he left. I keep hoping he'll come back someday. He promised me he would.
Why did he leave?
He fell in with a bad crowd. It's all Lena's fault. She's the one who took him from me. Just batted those long lashes at him and off he went.
Who's this Lena?
I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subject's closed as far as I'm concerned. If I'm gonna be any help to you, I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, have it your way.
Well, that went aggressive very, very quickly. Alright, so we'll grab the remaining loot that were behind the mines in the lower city apartments here, and then I guess we'll just continue clearing or I guess we'll probably call it a day there.
Huh?
And again, get used to the noise. Get used to the noise of the level up sound every time we go through a zone transition. Really? All that for just a med pack and 2 stims? Okay, hopefully the other one with the gas mine is a little bit better. Not the gas mine.
Hey, Big Z, don't take this the wrong way, but lately, I've noticed you're starting to look a little bit scruffy.
What are you talking about? I hope you aren't suggesting I take a bath.
No, I'm not suggesting a bath. I know how well that went over last time. But your hair's getting all tangled. And if you look close, you can see a few gray strands starting to poke through.
You're making this up. I groom every day. My hair is not tangled and it's not going gray. The all bar looks fine to me.
Don't worry, Big Z. It's nothing I can't fix. A little trim, a splash of coloring, and you'll be as good as new. Best looking Wookiee on the planet. Maybe a nice suit.
You don't trim a Wookiee. You don't color a Wookiee. You certainly don't dress a Wookiee.
I know, Wookiees aren't into the whole clothing thing, but you could start a whole new trend. You'd be on the cutting edge.
Leave me alone.
Okay, sheesh. Try to offer some constructive criticism, and this is the thanks I get? Let's move on. You can just stay naked and scruffy for all I care.
Yes?
Okay, so there's a bit of silliness here. There's a bit of silliness in the fact that I have no idea how we've already hit the affection checkpoints for these two. Like, we've already gotten 2 conversations with Mission. We've gotten both of their group dialogues so far. Okay, there's the gas mine. It's a little silly. Okay, I need gas mine, recover. And sealed strongbox.
Darn it.
Impossible? The strongbox is a particularly sturdy construction. The lock is a computerized touch panel that uses a password entry system. Because this box is an older off-planet model, there's no interface for you to try and slice the system. You have to figure out the password if you want to get inside. Try and enter the password. The strong box is the property of Illumatic. Access not permitted to unauthorized users. What is the name of your pet? Hyperdrive. Hold on. Just in case this goes... Just in case this, blows. Hold on. Read. Okay, Hyperdrive is the brother. Blaster they gave you. This is the uncle, Louis. And Swoop Gangs. Okay. Okay. Password is Hyperdrive and then uncle. And it's Alderaan. Hey, got it. And inside is the Republic mod armor, a blaster pistol, and 100 credits. The Republic mod armor, I believe, is another upgradable suit. Yeah, in fact, it's... That's weird. It only has... It has one less max dex than the Ikani. I'm gonna hope it gets better with the upgrades. But with that out of the way, let's quickly go back to the hideout and do some gear upgrades now that we have everything. Oh, cannot go back to the hideout from here. That's interesting. And we'll be cutting off here relatively soon. This is going to be probably the last bit. Like I said, I want to do the Black Vulgar base for... I want to do the Black Vulgar base all in one go next time. Turn to hideout. There we go. I hope you enjoyed the triple dong noise. So here's the real question. Okay, we do not have to pull it off the individual characters in order to upgrade them. But yeah, what we're currently missing... We haven't gotten any of the other upgrade parts, the Durasteel Bonding Alloy or the Energy Projector, for the Vibroblades yet. However, we can just slap a Vibration Cell onto Mission's Vibroblade. Okay, Republic Mod Armor. This is the interesting one. Oh! Okay. The Republic Mod Armor is lower on actual defense than the Ikani, but it gives an immunity to mind-affecting debuffs as its mesh underlay, compared to the Ikani, which gives cold and fire resist. I think what I'm going to do here... Nah, I'm gonna keep with the Ikani for now. And then Karth's Blaster, we're not using it, but we'll slap on that upgrade. Hold on, what does Zalbar get, or Zalbar's weapon get? It gets +2 to attack off the beam splitter. It gets damage bonus from the scope, which is so even though different gear pieces are using the same general upgrade items, the actual upgrades they get are different, which is rather nice, actually. But with that, I think that's what we're going. I think that's where we're going to call it for today. Thank you all for watching. I will be live next week on Tuesday. If you're new to the stream and want to see more, feel free to drop a follow. If you're watching on YouTube, of course, you can sub. The VODs will be going up on a delay. Oh. Sorry, the audio muted because I clicked out of the window to double check that the game actually hid when I pushed the button this time. But yeah. And if you would like to support the stream financially, subscriptions are an option. But if you'd like to ensure that, you know, the channel gets more of the money than Bezos, there is a Ko-Fi link down in the description. It is not remotely necessary, but every last little bit is greatly appreciated. That all out of the way, thank you all for watching. Take it easy. This is Rain, signing off.